now return to the Captain America Adventure Program, in which our hero's defenseless sweetheart finds herself in the clutches of evil.
Now that's the Peggy Carter I need.
Well, hello and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. And be still my beating heart, for there is great tidings. You've just seen that clip. That should have given the game away. A few years ago, what I consider to be the best of the Marvel television programmes, Agent Carter. Only ran for 2 series. I thought it was excellent. And the wonderful and beautiful Hayley Atwell as the aforementioned Agent Carter. And then they stopped it, and that was it. I know she got a few little cameos in later films. But, and this article here in Giant Freaking Robot, they're bringing it back. It's in development. So, let's take a look at this article. I'll put myself in the corner, and it's nice to have something else to look forward to. There's so much coming, and now there's something else. But let's discuss it. So here's the article, like I say, from Giant Freaking Robot. Exclusive, Hayley Atwell, Captain Carter, live action series in development. Captain Carter, no, not Agent Carter. There's a picture of the wonderful and beautiful Hayley Atwell. I have such a soft spot for that woman. She is beautiful. Anyway, one day we'll reach critical mass on the number of series or movies that can exist within one franchise. But we're definitely not there yet. Far from it. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is proof positive of that, considering they are now almost 15 years into this thing, and it seems like the world is only growing. Yes, but the good stuff is behind us, I think. All the best shows, early, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Jessica Jones, Agent Carter, they were all back there, Daredevil, they were all back then. Nowadays we're getting dross like Loki, boring. Moon Knight, managed to last 2 episodes, fell asleep in the 3rd. Scarlet Witch was okay. WandaVision was okay. For the first few episodes, it got a bit silly at the end. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, you couldn't see the story for the woke. You know, it just got silly. But this, well, I think this is a step back into the good stuff. Anyway, we're going to... This won't rest until every character has his or own series or film, and that's the case with the latest Giant Freaking Robot exclusive from our trusted and proven source. It appears that Hayley Atwell is going to now get her own Captain Carter live action series. We're still waiting on details around this and how the Hayley Atwell character will shake out in live action form, but there are a number of different ways this can play out. Considering the multiverse is up and running with Doctor Strange and company about to take a romp through all those different iterations, it looks like we will get this character in an alternate timeline. This part makes sense considering we know Peggy Carter didn't run through the Captain Carter arc in the Avengers timeline. In that one, Hayley Atwell as Peggy helped form S.H.I.E.L.D. after the events of Captain America the First Avenger. Yeah, she wasn't Captain Carter, Captain Britain, you know. We did get a quicker story about Captain Carter in What If, with that story centering on how Steve Rogers died in the run-up to World War II. This led Peggy to taking the super soldier serum instead, and it's how she ended up taking on the moniker. Hayley Atwell voiced the character in the episode, so that there was that continuity on that front. Of course, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the studio has remained as consistent as possible, with casting even carrying over folks from the Netflix group as well as the ABC stable of shows when necessary. Indeed, in What If, when they did Black Panther, they got Chadwick Boseman to voice that, and it turned out to be Chadwick Boseman's last ever role, was doing the voiceover for Black Panther in What If, which is sad. I mean, it's sad to see him go. It was great. I liked Black Panther, must be honest. Both as his standalone film, I liked his character in the other sort of where he comes in with the others. Hayley Atwell, he was a man who didn't take shit, isn't he? Anyway, Hayley Atwell was part of this group as well, starring in Agent Carter, which lasted just 2 seasons. Yes, sadly, just 2. So good. Adding a Captain Carter series to Disney Plus is another cool planned project for the streamer, and yet another way to build out characters in the MCU. Hayley Atwell, in general, has been a bit underutilised in the core stable of series and films, though much of that had to do with how the timing of the franchise played out. Yeah, she was the sort of early days of, the start of Captain America and not the, Avengers era. But anyway, with her coming on in the original WW2 timeline before everything skipped ahead to Captain America getting out the ice in the present day. There weren't a ton of ways to effectively bring her into things within the framework of the core universe, hence the ABC series. But this could change all of that, especially in an alternate timeline in which she is holding the Captain America shield. I'll point that out, that is not a Captain America shield, that is a Captain Britain shield. Just to point out the difference between the flags. Yes. We should be getting a more clear view of how Disney Plus and Marvel plan to work in a Captain Carter series with Hayley Atwell in the lead. With the multiverse now, really anything is possible. In the meantime, upcoming Marvel series include She-Hulk, Ms. Marvel, Secret Invasion, Armor Wars and more. She-Hulk may be okay, Ms. Marvel will stink. And that's coming out. It was originally going to come out on the same day as Obi-Wan, but they realised that they couldn't possibly put it out at the same day as Obi-Wan because you can't have 2 failing series released on the same day. So they moved Obi-Wan so that the 2 series will fail on different days. That's assuming Obi-Wan is bait and switch, which I firmly believe it is. If I'm wrong and Obi-Wan is good, I will sit here and I will apologise and eat my hat. Anyway, enough of that. I shall come up and finish, but I am excited. I am excited about this. But let's come up and finish. And yes, Hayley Atwell back. I just think Agent Carter was such a good role. It was a meaty role, and she played it well. And it wasn't tokenism. It wasn't we've got to get this. Wasn't MCU. She was a rounded, fully developed character who just happened to be female, and who was popular and liked. And her character had flaws as well as strengths, and when something's written well like that, you appreciate it. And so now we're getting Captain Carter. We obviously are going to get Peggy Carter when not in Captain Carter mode, so we should see the Peggy Carter shine through with that sort of joie de vivre, intelligence, wit, charm. But then you'll also see Captain Carter. And I gotta say, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it'll be a good addition. If they do this well, I think it has the possibility of being one of the better series. If they don't, it's going to be the same as all the other recent ones, which would be a shame. But I think it will. I think it's one I would look forward to. I think it's one they're going to get right, simply because Captain Carter, being based on Agent Carter, is such an established character that it will play through well. But we shall wait and see. Anyway, no idea on release date yet, so I will keep an eye on it, and I will bring news as and when I find any. And we'll round off there. If you like what you see and hear on the channel, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Ring the bell for notifications of future output. Leave a like, leave a comment, and until next time, stay safe, stay well, and goodbye.